Game of Thrones is how NDTV is calling it. First up to that continuing media coverage on the political churning in Karnataka. But the Congress High Command seems very, very clear that there is no major change expected in the state. Congress MLA Iqbal Hussein's comments this morning seem to have set the news agenda, Vasudha.
That's right, Veera. The question is that despite Randeep Surjewala, who's the Congress party's in charge for Karnataka, holding several meetings in Bengaluru today, the MLA spoke about support for DK Shivakumar and he declared that 100 MLAs support the Deputy Chief Minister, and that has triggered a controversy. The party high command seems clear that there will be no changes when it comes to the Chief Minister's face in the next few months. But is there a possible change of guard after that is the big question.
That's the million-dollar question, Vasudha, and it's been doing the rounds for the last 2.5 years. A day is a long time in politics, and a few months can be eternity. But it must be said that the power tussle is real. The immediate focus is on a cabinet reshuffle, MLA nominations, and putting a lid on that whole issue, Vasudha.
Absolutely, Veera. There are also some key questions before the High Command. And let me ask you this question. What do you think the High Command of the Congress Party is thinking right now? And what do you think is the subtext behind Randeep Surjewala saying that there's not going to be any change when it comes to the Chief Minister's face in Karnataka?
That's right. Look, it's a tough place to be in, to be the Congress High Command at the moment. Remember, I've put down these 4 big questions before the Congress High Command, Vasudha. And obviously there are no answers. Will there be a cabinet reshuffle? That's the most immediate question. Remember, Siddu will complete the CM term. Is that confirmed? Will Siddaramaiah complete his term as Chief Minister, or will there be a change of guard? Will there be an ultimatum for MLAs and ministers making statements? And finally, and perhaps this is the biggest of all, Vasudha, and this is perhaps why status quo has remained the name of the game in Karnataka. If there has to be a transition to DK Shivakumar, will it be a smooth transfer of power? And this is the biggest question before the Congress High Command. Obviously, the Congress High Command has taken the view of several MLAs. But what are you hearing in the national capital? What's the buzz? Because there is a speculation, and there has been since the start of this term, that there will be a change of guard 2.5 years later. But there has been no official confirmation of that as yet. And that's the real reason why there is so much speculation at the moment in Karnataka.
That's right, Veera. What I hear from my sources is that the High Command generally seems to be upset with the way both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar have performed. Because, at one point, Siddaramaiah used to be seen as a very efficient administrator. But now, there are these Muda cases. There are also charges against the administration. DK Shivakumar also needs to really, perform better when it comes to Bengaluru. So clearly, the High Command wants both these leaders to focus completely on governance. And what are we hearing about the upcoming cabinet reshuffle, which is also likely to happen? Remember that the Congress High Command put its foot down. We saw a cabinet expansion happening in Telangana, but when it comes to Karnataka, there are no more spots that are empty. So clearly, a cabinet reshuffle has to happen. DK Shivakumar does not want it. Siddaramaiah wants it, but we don't know if that's going to happen soon.
Well, nobody knows that's going to happen. I don't think there are answers at the moment, but let's put some of those tough questions to Karnataka's IT and Rural Development Minister, son of the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. Priyank Kharge joins us right now on the phone line. Sir, thanks very much for joining us. Why has there not been categorical clarity from the Congress High Command on what next in Karnataka? That's the reason many believe why there is so much media speculation.
See, I'm not sure what you mean by clarity when the PCC president, the deputy chief minister, then Mr. Siddaramaiah, the chief minister, and Mr. Kharge, the AICC president, has said that no decision will be taken on any of the issues. We will decide what needs to be done, and there is, as of now, nothing on the plate.
When you say
nothing in front of us.
But Mr. Kharge, why has there not been a strong reprimanding or, action against these MLAs who seem to be speaking completely out of turn?
See, very clearly on that aspect also, we have said that if you have anything to discuss on governance, anything to discuss about the party, or anything to discuss individually, there are various forums, platforms within the party which you can do. there's no point in going and talking to the media, and neither the media is going to change anything, nor is anybody else. Anybody has to take a decision. It's going to be the high command. It's more clear. And if followers of leaders and if other people are going to the media, it is. It just does not impact on anything that the high command has to take a decision on. So it is left up to people like us who are going to the media to refrain from it. We are not children. We don't need to be tutored when to talk, when not to talk. You should talk at the right platform to the right people. Then it makes a difference.
We're not children. We are not to be tutored when to talk, when not to talk, you say, sir. But let me be blunt, Priyank. My straight question, is there a likelihood of change in the next 2 or 3 months, or will the status quo continue for this full term, sir?
President and the chief minister and the deputy chief minister have already answered that. They all have been assigned responsibilities collectively from Delhi, and everybody is doing their job, whether it is me as a RDPR minister or a IT minister, or whether it is the deputy chief minister as the minister for Bangalore and irrigation. So we have our responsibilities cut out, we have our tasks cut out, and we are just doing that. This speculation is coming because a few of our colleagues are talking to the media. When the media is asking questions, they are being open about it. That's all it is.
So, Mr. Kharge, you're saying that all this speculation, and that is this all speculation, and there is no substance to talk about any real possibility of change of guard when it comes to Karnataka?
When my leadership has already cleared the air, what more do you want me to add to it?
What more do you want me to add is what Priyank Kharge says. Thanks very much, sir, there for joining us here on the Southern View. But Vasudha, really, those questions continue to be raised, and I think, to be fair to the Congress, they do tend to feel that there is too much speculation and much less rift between Siddaramaiah and DKS, despite their born homies statements sending out with their hands together. Why is there so much speculation is really the question that they're asking. Perhaps a message to their MLAs and ministers to tone down the rhetoric and not speak in public would be an important one there.
Absolutely, Veera, but it is the Congress party's own undoing here, because from Raju Kage to B.R. Patil to Iqbal Hussain, the list is endless. So many MLAs speaking out of turn is not really something that a party can afford.
Right, let's listen in to Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar, one of the men of the moment there in the Congress in Karnataka. My colleague Deepak Bupanna spoke to him a short while ago.
How do you view it, sir, right now with so many MLAs batting in your support?
I don't want any MLAs to bat for me. Their love to me is different. I am a party worker. First, the party is important. They should work in their constituencies. They should not think of the party decision has been already taken 2.5 years back, 2 years back. They will take a call whatever the party needs. But I am not in a race of now. I want my party MLAs to work as per the directions of the High Command and the manifesto. That's all. Apart from that...
What about the statements that they continue to make? How are you going to deal with that? How is the leadership going to deal with it?
My Chief Minister asked me to issue a notice. I will issue notice to everyone.
And about other issues like funding, corruption, these issues being raised, that is going to be discussed?
No corruption issue is there. No houses can be given by any minister. It is the local panchayat chairman with his panchayat members can decide. This is all baseless.
They have called me to give my opinion, sir. I will talk to them. I will come back to you,
So
sir.
in the morning when you spoke to me, you said today you're going to make it a point to tell Mr. Surjewala that you want a change in the next couple of months. So
That's what I wanted to tell him now.
You will tell him that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. But you know, the leadership here, which was speaking earlier, said that they don't want to hear about leadership talks. They only want to talk about Mr. Surjewala while holding a press conference.
Our opinion, my wish.
Okay.
I want him to see as a CM. And so that's why we want a change. What is there? He has sacrificed a lot to come down to this power. He has made a lot of efforts. Huh?
Mr. D.K. Shivakumar says he does not need legislators to back him or say
That is
things.
his opinion, sir. My opinion that he should be a chief minister to get a good administration in Karnataka. This is the right time. We want a change for our future 2028.
You stick by your stand that 2028 will be difficult if he does not be made chief minister?
That is our intention. That is our aim.
That's Iqbal Hussain there, the Congress MLA who started off the controversy this morning. Vasudha, he's seen as a close confidant of DK Shivakumar, and I believe that a show cause notice has been issued by the KPCC president, which is DK Shivakumar himself, telling him, asking him, perhaps sending out the first message, turning around and saying, let's maintain party discipline and not speak out. Of course, the political damage already done, and I think the political message already sent, and that will continue to be sent in Karnataka from both sides.
So I think that is the larger message that Randeep Surjewala is also has tried to give out to all MLAs, legislators, leaders there, that there has to be optics of unity more than anything else. And